Watching FanDuel Sports. You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Hornets and Hurricanes.
This is the program. ISO. Hornets basketball is presented by Sharonview Federal Credit Union. The Hornets have gone international. The Hornets with passports in hand. They've made it to Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Scotia Bank Arena on a Monday night. Tonight, the Hornets looking to feel the rapture, but it won't be easy. Hornets taking on the Toronto Raptors, who are playing good basketball as of late. Glad you found us. With my partner, Del Curry, I am Eric Collins. And Del, this is going to be a fun road trip. Got a game tonight against Toronto. Then we're going to head over to Indianapolis, take on the Pacers on Wednesday.
Actually, 3 of the next 4 are going to be on the road. Yeah, absolutely. Should be fun. The Raptors play fast right into the hands of the Hornets, who want to get up and down the floor as well. Much like Miami, a different Raptors team in how fast they're playing on the offensive end.
Hornets have been getting wonderful production from a couple of wings as of late. The longest tenured Hornet, Miles Bridges, and one of the newbies, Kon Knueppel.
Yeah, last 7 games, LaMelo's been out 6 of those last 7. These guys have held the fort down, over 21 a night for Kon, and look at Miles Bridges as well. Kon shooting a good ball. The assists have been there as well, and they've done their part in rebounding the basketball. Stat sheet stuffers these guys are, and they will be like that tonight because they'll have plenty of support with LaMelo and plenty of possessions because of how fast the Raptors want to play basketball.
That's our starter, brought to you by Honda Dealers of the Carolinas, and look who's back. We saw LaMelo Ball play on Friday in Milwaukee. Couldn't play on Saturday, but he's back in the short pants tonight.
Put up good numbers there in Milwaukee the other night, and whenever he's on the floor, obviously he's going to gravitate and draw a lot of defenders. That's going to open even more shots for Miles and Kon, make everything easier. The minutes he plays, will they go up tonight? Will they stay around 27 or 30? We're going to see. But LaMelo Ball is going to play big dividends. It's his type of game tonight.
All right, it's going to be fun to watch this Toronto Raptors team. It's the first time we've seen them all season long. They got a shot in the arm at the trade deadline a year ago. They picked up Kinston's Brandon Ingram. He didn't play last year, but he's healthy now, and he's putting up numbers.
Big numbers, just like he did in New Orleans, where he was a 25-5 guy. Tough cover, can play with his back to the basket, shoot over either shoulder. This season, over 20 a night, 6 boards, 3 assists. And you get him in the open floor, it's all over. You got to pick him up outside the 3, make him turn, and then know where the help is.
Let's do it, everybody. We've got the Hornets, we've got the Raptors here in Toronto. They say that Canada has 830,000 moose. Well, when the Hornets are in town, they've got 830,001. We'll explain when we come back.
Charlotte Hornets basketball is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. The Fresh Market, awarded Best Customer Service and voted the #1 best grocery store by USA Today. And CPI, home security that protects what matters most.
We got to give a shout out to whoever pulled those moose videos, pictures right there, because the moose is most definitely loose here in Toronto. That would be, of course, Moussa Diabate. His superpower last year, Del, was offensive rebounding. Yep. While he's still getting an A+ for that, his skills around the rim, he's doing more and more as the year progresses.
How can you not root for a guy like this? Moussa is one of the hardest workers, not only on his team, but in the entire league, and he has earned everything that he's getting right now. Remember, he started on a 2-way last year, and it's proved the moves like this. Euros right around, lays it in. You said it. Offensive board, that's where his bread's buttered, but now the game is slow to him. He's found the open shooters off those offensive boards, but he can also finish and put back when the game's going good. That's maybe his best move of the year right there, Euro around with the right hand.
I love it. Our Better Play brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. And you can see the numbers do not lie. Everything has increased this season. Points, usage percentage, field goal attempts, free throws. This says everything, Del Curry.
Reps, minutes, all that means that you're going to get better. The game's going to get slower, and all those things are going to increase because of your constant movement on both ends of the floor. That's why he's getting so many minutes this year.
He's also getting a lot of love from Coach Charles Lee. Let's hear what he had to say when Eric caught up with him.
Moussa Diabate's second year with your program, seems like his game has expanded. Is that because you asked him to, or is that just something that happened naturally?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit of direction by the coaches, but also an ownership by him to take his game to the next level. I think he got really quality reps this summer with our staff, but also with the French national team. He's evolved in a lot of different ways defensively, being a little bit more versatile with his coverages and also his matchup ability. And then offensively, I think we're just seeing him be more than an offensive rebounder now. I think that he's also screening really well, playing well in the seams, finishing around the basket with some of his Euro steps and athletic finishes. And then the unselfishness that he plays with once he gets those offensive rebounds has been phenomenal and contagious throughout our whole group.
Love that Euro step out of Moussa Diabate. It is almost game time here in Toronto. The 8-5 Raptors, the 4-9 Hornets, Ball, Bridges, and the rookies are ready to heat things up in the north. Eric Collins and Del Curry back after the break.
Cherry soft drink of the South.
We're running through the 6. Shout out to Drake early on. CN Tower, at one point, folks, that was the largest freestanding structure in the world. No longer is. We're now inside Scotiabank Arena, downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. First international contest of the year for your Charlotte Hornets. Take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. LaMelo Ball, he's back. Had to sit out Saturday's game, but he did play Friday, put up numbers. Sion James, he is in Canada for the first time in his life. Welcome. Kon Knueppel, Miles Bridges, and Ryan Kalkbrenner back in the mix. Hornets starting 3 rookies, folks. That is super rare, but it's been consistent all season long for Charles Lee. For the homestanding Toronto Raptors, making the decisions, Darko Rajakovic doesn't have to make many decisions when it comes to his starting lineup. Quickley, Barrett, Ingram, and Barnes have now started all 14 games together for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl, the best to ever come out of Austria.
Yeah, he is.
He's their center. Darko Rajakovic, he is now in his 3rd year, native of Serbia, doing a good job. This team was 1-4 through the first handful of games, and they have run off 7 wins in their last 8 games, playing real good ball. Currently 8-5, 5th best record in the Eastern Conference. While we have a moment, Del, how about the keys to the game brought to us by Carolina Ford Dealers?
Darko has his team playing fun and relaxed and also very, very fast. Hornets going to have to make the transition from offense to defense fast and communicate while doing it. And then the bench, strong reserves on the Toronto bench. The Hornets got to match that. That guy right there, Trey, Moussa, Pat, all those guys got to come off the bench and play well because the Raptors are deep. Probably the healthiest team in the Eastern Conference right now.
Toronto Raptors coming into the NBA back in 1995. We had a moment of silence just a bit ago. This is the first home game that Toronto's played in a while since the news of the passing of the great head coach, Lenny Wilkens, who was the first head coach in Raptors history to win a playoff series on a team that you were on, Del Curry.
I was on. I got a chance to play here 3 years I played here, 2 coached by Lenny Wilkens. He was just as good coaching the end of his career as he was the beginning, because I had him early in my career as well, my 2nd year in the league. So Lenny, well loved here, did a lot of things, not only for this franchise, but for this community.
All right, let's do it, everybody. First of 3 scheduled regular season meetings between the Hornets and the Raptors. Here's our tip-off presented by Planet Fitness. And it's won by Toronto. Raptors with a relatively new look, wearing all black. Here's the pride of Kinston. Brandon Ingram takes the game's first shot, and it's a dunk.
Used that screen well, snaked around. Sion could not get back in front, and then Poeltl occupied Kalkbrenner.
Ingram, one of the greatest high school players in the history of North Carolina basketball, won 4 state championships as a high schooler. Kon Knueppel, welcome to Toronto, Canada.
The effective LaMelo Ball turns the corner right there. They lead Kon, and he splashes his first triple. Matches.
Kon wearing a leg sleeve for the first time. Up and down, that's a 3-pointer, R.J. Barrett. Barrett's off to a nice start, now in his 7th pro year. Long one for LaMelo. Hornets stop the ball. This is Ingram, quick trigger. One and done, rebounded by Kalkbrenner. That wonderful streak for Ryan Kalkbrenner remains intact. He has never missed a shot in the first quarter as a professional. He is 16 for 16 as a shooter in the first quarter. LaMelo darts inside. Swatted away by Ingram. Knueppel fires. Tapped around. Knueppel has the loose ball. Extra look for Sion. Here's Pirtle. Size advantage, doesn't take advantage of it. Scottie Barnes, left-handed flipper, no. Miles. Quickley's always been a good deep shooter. That was about 6 feet behind the line.
They take most of those shots within 8 seconds of the shot clock. You got to get out, get your stance, be ready to guard quickly.
LaMelo somehow got it up there with the left hand.
Yeah, left hand on the right-hand side totally fooled the defender to get his first 2.
8th game for LaMelo. Missed 5 consecutive games with an ankle injury. R.J. Barrett. LaMelo knew where Kalkbrenner was, and Kalkbrenner is fouled. If he misses a shot in the first quarter, it has to be because he was fouled.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good time, good lead by LaMelo right there. Quickly right here, the ball movement, a little DHO. He needs just a breath of fresh air to get that one off, and then LaMelo right here, hesitation, look how low he was. Scooped that under Scottie Barnes with the left hand.
Kalkbrenner now 15 for 18 as a free throw shooter, 83%. 23-year-old rookie from Creighton. Last year, the Hornets won the first game against Toronto. That game was in Uptown, and then lost back-to-back games here in this building. So they lost the season series 2-1. Quickly, off to a good shooting start.
Brandon Ingram made that play off the initial setup. He lost his defender, and then the Hornets were playing catch-up the rest of the way. Quickly finds another open look.
Miles got some wonderful English on that ball to squeeze it in.
Spin it right off of his fingertips. Put the correct spin to keep that ball up on the rim.
Quickly, finally a miss. James working the baseline, lost the ball on the way up. Now Pirtle starts the break. Ingram. Batted around. LaMelo saves it to Sion James.
LaMelo got his hands on it twice.
LaMelo screaming for the ball, sets up Knueppel. That's how you do it.
Absolutely, good job by LaMelo on both ends. Gets his hands on that ball, and yet give me the ball, center it. I'm going to find the shooter because he's open on the right side.
LaMelo has always been just special in transition. Loose picked up by Knueppel. Kon. Clean block by Barnes. R.J. Barrett back of the iron. Extra pass into the corner. I don't think Sion caught that particularly well.
He had plenty of time to reload that one, you're right.
Tied at 11. Pirtle. It's a little farther away than he normally takes him. Pirtle has always been considered to be one of the greatest 7-foot layup makers in the history of the league. Doesn't dunk. All these shots are layups, and they usually go in.
That time the Hornets did a good job of not giving him an outlet. He had to make a move.
We've got a whistle, and we have got an official timeout. Chance for everyone to catch their breath, maybe get a cool drink of water.
Sion James, look at LaMelo hustle right there. And LaMelo's like, give it back to me. Give it to me. Swinging around the horn, swing, swing. Kon, swish.
Thing that's been so much fun to watch this season is the connection between Miles Bridges and Kon Knueppel. It has been so smooth, so easy. Miles Bridges told me that Kon has really earned the trust of every single person on this team, and a lot of the connection and trust started in the offseason. Before the season started, they did a lot of team bonding events, got to know each other, and of course it's well documented that the Knueppels had the entire team over for dinner in Milwaukee. But here's a really interesting thing. When I talked to Miles, he told me that the connection with Kon Knueppel reminds him a lot of the connection that he had with LaMelo Ball his rookie season. He said it's been instant and it's been so smooth, and we have really seen that play out.
It's remarkable. Thank you, Shannon. Remarkable how some guys just gravitate towards each other and immediately have a bond.
Yep.
I know you've always talked about you and Muggsy for years.
Yeah, absolutely. When you started, we had that bond. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, absolutely. You have guys that you just gravitate to for whatever reason. Form that bond early in the season. It carries over when things get tough.
Both sides have made some changes 5 minutes into our game. Hornets bring in Trey Mann and Colin Sexton, so a brand new backcourt. Toronto, they've made a change as well. They bring in the rookie from South Carolina that they just adore, Colin Murray Boyles. He wears number 12, did wear 30 when he was in South Carolina. Brandon Ingram up and in. Murray Boyles, 20-year-old. He is from Columbia, went to AC Flora High School. Great defender, left-handed. Lots to talk about.
Yeah, he's got a great body. He's long.
Trey Mann, his first touch, gets it to Knueppel. Shot clock's down to 3. Sexton has to fire. Kon left alone, extra possession, and he throws it away. Kon is convinced he was grabbed on that pass. That's when pass off the mark.
I would believe it, one, because he doesn't argue much about calls, and two, I mean, it was just a simple outlet pass.
Ingram the miss. Kon forced it. Quickly ahead of the pack, and the pass goes out of bounds.
Right there, get off. Oh yeah, his left arm grab, no doubt.
Yep.
I mean, it's a simple offensive rebound, find a shooter. Well, he's going to throw that one to Darko.
So now we know that Kon can be trusted.
Yeah.
When he's upset,
right.
He's upset for a reason.
He's one of those guys that just plays the game. It's going to be good and bad calls, but that time they got away with one.
All right, new point guard in the ball game for Toronto. Jamal Shed, second-year man from Houston. Also into the game, Sandro Mamukelashvili. Shed into the game, quickly fires it up, rebounded by Pirtle. Ingram. Turnover, man's got it. I guess Mamukelashvili didn't get to the scores table.
He did not.
It took a while writing his name down. Couldn't get in time.
How you spell that?
I don't say it, not spell it. Kon, open look. Left it short. Rebounded by Bridges. Sexton.
Boy, good looks right there. Good read by Bridges. Track down that offensive rebound. Overplay right here. Gets a steal. Clean air.
What do you got, Miles? And we are tied at 13. Kendall Gill's number.
Hornets guarding the basketball really good in this first quarter. 4 turnovers for the home team.
Pirtle, not a threat from there. Is a threat from there. Great layup maker, Jakob Pirtle.
How patient he was, didn't force it when he was around the dotted line. Gave it up, got it back, got in his range, and then shot the layup. 4th
greatest field goal percentage of all time. And he does it without dunking. Bridges has played this entire first quarter. Swoops. Layup a little bit too much English. Kon, great read.
Just kind of hustle you're going to have all game long. Toronto's going to continue to push that ball up the floor via the pass or the dribble.
And Kalkbrenner is he fouled or got a jump ball? He is fouled. Yep.
Yeah.
2 free throws for Ryan Kalkbrenner.
Pass by Miles and slip that one through, and then look at the good hands again. Pirtle's got a hold of the left arm.
Good strength there. So Kalkbrenner will shoot a pair. He's been really the only Hornets free throw shooter of the last couple of games. Only guy getting to the line. Here's a message from Sharonview Federal Credit Union.
Sharonview Federal Credit Union. Your dreams are our dreams. Because with us, it's personal.
Moussa Diabate has checked into the game for the Hornets along with Drew Peterson. His first opportunity as a Hornet. And we are tied at the greatest scorer in Hornets history. Kemba Walker. Good number 15 in your program. Blocked away. Diabate got a hand on it. The follow through by Ingram, scored the goal and a foul. Brandon Ingram stronger than he looks.
He certainly is, much like Chet Holmgren, who we saw him at OKC. Driving a little hop right there, gets him downhill. He's so long, listed at 6'8". Got him an inch longer than that, taller than that, but his length of his arms just keeps him all around the basketball.
Let's check in with Shannon.
Let's talk about that toughness. A lot of it 2018 and 19 when he was teammates with LeBron James. He would go one-on-one with him, opening up and admitting that he wanted to get the best of him, studied him. When he came into the league, his nickname was Tiny Dog because of his weight and because he wasn't afraid to challenge anyone. He's currently 195, eats 6 times a day, and I told you, Dell, he takes a 4-hour nap on game day. That ain't a nap.
That's not a nap, that's a sleep.
6 meals a day?
6 meals, 4-hour sleep.
What's going on there?
Yeah. Remember, he was most improved and made the All-Star team in the same season.
He was the 2nd overall pick, 2016, behind Ben Simmons. Welcome to the game. Grady Dick just checks in, scores his first field goal. Third-year man from Kansas. Miles Bridges, 3-ball for Miles. No, a long 2. Had a foot on the line.
Sneed did not come out to guard Bridges, gave him some airspace, and he bottoms a long 2.
Only starter remaining in the game for Toronto is Brandon Ingram. Mamu Kelishvili, Murray Boyles, Shed, and Dick. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He can do that. Real good shooter.
Yes, he can. He's out there because he's tough, but he spaces the floor. He can fill it up from 3.
Sexton playing with LaMelo in the backcourt. Peterson, Bridges, Diabate. LaMelo looking for a call. Didn't get one, still hit the bucket.
Sneed was very aggressive, but LaMelo has the height advantage. Just shot it right over the top.
4-point game, 2.5 remaining, first quarter. Dick. 3-pointer, Grady Dick. He's got 5 off the pine.
Got 5 triples in the quarter. 10 field goals, 8 of them have been assisted.
And a bad screen set by Moussa Diabate. We've got a timeout on the floor. Toronto Raptors lead by 7. 2:04 remaining, first quarter. 2:04 remaining, first quarter. Let's take a look at the live same-game parlay right now, brought to you by FanDuel. You can see how the money line and the over-under lines have shifted with the Hornets down 7. What do the Hornets need to do to get back into this?
Hit some shots.
Okay.
They missed several really good looks, 2 of 10 from 3 right now, and they've missed some open looks that they normally knock down.
Well, I've got some good news for you, Dell.
What's that?
Miles Bridges, they called that on the floor, a long 2 a moment ago.
Yeah.
They looked and said, you know what? He actually was behind the line. It's a 3.
All right.
So add an extra point to the total.
They're 3 of 11 from 3 now. Put another shooter in the game, Pat Connaughton. Get some burn.
Miles Bridges sits for the first time. It's Shed, Murray Boyles, Barnes, Dick, and Mamu Kelishvili, the 5 on the floor for Toronto. Mamu Kelishvili, last year was in San Antonio. Rebounded Trey Mann. He's got Connaughton on the wing. This is one of the colder buildings in the NBA. There's ice underneath it. The Toronto Maple Leafs play their home games here in this building.
Yep.
This is not the original home of the Raptors. They originally played at Sky Dome, home for everything. Toronto Blue Jays, the CFL team. And for many years, it was the home of the Toronto.
Yeah, I remember coming out of the locker room, walking through the dugout to get to the court.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Very first game the Hornets ever played here. Dell, you were the leading scorer. Back in January of 1996. Not only you leading scorer, Dell, you played 46 minutes, and the game wasn't even in overtime.
Say less.
You played 46 out of the 48 minutes.
Yeah,
Immanuel Quickley misses, got it back. Here's Quickley, shooting a good ball so far in our ball game. Immanuel Quickley, nice pass by Barnes.
Barnes does it all for this team. That was a really good look. Knew exactly where he was going with the ball once he caught it. They're going to try to extend the defense here.
LaMelo, bothered by Shed. Makes Shed pay.
Wow, they really are putting an aggressive body on LaMelo with a lot of Scottie Barnes.
They're letting both sides play right now.
Yeah, they are.
Immanuel Quickley.
At least you can adjust your game to knowing how the officials are calling this game so far. You can be really aggressive as a defender.
There's the whistle. And for the first time in the ball game, LaMelo Ball will shoot free throws.
Immanuel Quickley with his hands trying to defend LaMelo Ball. Pushed him off his line.
Hornets have been on a free throw heater. They shoot 82.1% as a team. That is a really high percentage.
Yeah, it is.
Bold, distinguished, vibrant. A piece of paradise is now yours to wear. Get your 2025-26 Hoopers Paradise City Edition jersey at the Hornets Fan Shop at Spectrum Center or online at HornetsFanShop.com. Hornets wore them for the first time on Saturday in the game against Oklahoma City. Hey, yo! 4-point game. Difference game clock and shot clock is 4 seconds. Quickley. Darts it over. Diabate throws it away. Hornets still with time. Who wants to make a big shot? Sia. Shot is a little bit short, but the Hornets do have momentum on their side. They played the last 2 minutes very well.
Especially on the defensive end, that last possession was really, really good. They talked about the switches, moved their feet, and then finished with Musa protecting the basketball and the bucket. Only down 4 here early.
The smallest of the Great Lakes by surface area, but still the 13th largest freshwater lake in the world. Love me some Great Lakes. Kon Knueppel comes back in. He's from a Great Lake, Lake Michigan. That's where Milwaukee is. Ryan Kalkbrenner back in. No Great Lakes anywhere close to St. Louis, but there's the Mississippi River. LaMelo Ball, Pacific Ocean. Trey Mann, Atlantic Ocean. And Pat Connaughton, he's a Boston guy. The Atlantic Ocean's over there.
Yep.
Got you covered with all your waterways. Wednesday we're going to hit Indianapolis that is landlocked. No water anywhere. Kon Knueppel set up beautifully. Oh my goodness, is that glorious offense.
Oh, that was really good. Well execution. Took LaMelo off the ball when he got it. Everybody gravitated to him, and Kon Knueppel with a warm-up 3. He's not missing that.
All 27 of the Hornets' points have been scored by starters. Scottie Barnes misses from in close. Kon tries to save it, and he does. Knocked it off of Immanuel Quickley. Knueppel, Ball, Kalkbrenner, Connaughton, and Mann playing together for the Hornets. Pretty sure this is the first time we've seen these 5 together this year.
I would agree with that.
Kalkbrenner to LaMelo. Connaughton got pushed, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Knew he had the step on Quickley because Quickley had shaded over, shifted over to try to get help on LaMelo, and Pat Connaughton, being the savvy veteran he is, he knew he'd have to step on and just draw some contact and toe the line here.
Here's a message from Planet Fitness.
One thing Planet Fitness members have in common, they're all strong.
That's right.
We're all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness.
Well, because of the mist, we get a chance to talk about Marcus Garrett, the only Hornet in the history of the franchise to wear number 28. Also the only Hornet to ever double over the waistband on the shorts twice before every game.
You're waiting on that 28, huh?
Oh! Kalkbrenner knocks it away.
Head on a swivel over there, people. Kalkbrenner is going to send that one out. Perfect timing. Quickly thought he could shoot it over him before the big center got his hands up.
The lowest number that's never been worn by a Hornet is 29. No one's ever worn 29 in the history of the organization. Scottie Barnes showing off some strength.
He's carrying the ball, from my perspective. It's hard to guard when the guy pick the ball up and move his body like that.
Needed two here. I'll take a three. Quickly, Immanuel, Barnes, Dick, and Barrett playing together for Toronto. They've won 7 of their last 8. Barnes with the left hand.
Tough. He is really tough. He plays all phases of the game very well. His upper body strength has gotten stronger as he's matured as a young man.
LaMelo blocked away, Immanuel. Dick running the floor. And he's fouled. So Grady Dick will go to the free throw line.
Scottie turns the corner right here. Now he's running into trouble. It's away with a little shove, protects the ball. How do you get that one to go over Kalkbrenner?
Well, time now for the most difficult trivia question in Hornets history. Grady Dick, former National High School Player of the Year. Gatorade National High School Player of the Year. The Hornets have had 4 National High School Players of the Year that eventually played on the Hornets. All before the move, the original move down to New Orleans. You played with 3 of them.
Okay.
You want to take a guess as to any of these High School Players of the Year?
High School Player of the Year. Lonzo?
Yes, 1988.
All right.
It's all in the morning, folks.
That'd be
Lefty point guard from New York.
Oh, Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson.
Yeah.
And the first one, 1986, was one of the original draft choices.
Rex.
Real first name is Herman.
Oh, J.R. Reed.
J.R. Reed, Alonzo Mourning, Kenny Anderson, and you never played against him, but Boom Dizzle, Baron Davis.
I called J.R. Herman.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Kon Knueppel got a hand in there, rakes it away. Hornets with numbers. Connaughton leaves it for man. Last touched by the Hornets, Raptor ball.
No, it's really good teamwork right there. You get a strip. Trey's running with him. He gets a real clean look. Nothing wrong with that.
LaMelo sits, Colin Sexton back into the game. Colin didn't score in 5 minutes of first quarter blank time. Barnes, intercepted by Kalkbrenner, fell back into the waiting arms of Barnes.
Threw it so hard, Kalkbrenner just couldn't get a hand on it to control it. Right back to the passer.
And screen set by Kalkbrenner. It's the 10th time he's been called for a moving screen here early in the season.
Look at that ball. Just ping-ponged around, fell right back to the hustle guy.
8-0 run for Toronto. Everything goes through Barnes. Barnes rips it away. Hurdle, another layup. And the Hornets have to call a timeout. We were tied at 28-all, and Toronto has run off 10 unanswered points. 38-28, 8:40 remaining, second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. Time for Protecting the Court, brought to you by CPI Security.
When you're on the road, you got to really find extra possessions. LaMelo touches it twice right there, saves it, and it leads to a Kon Knueppel open jumper. Look at Miles Bridges, fights over the screen, gets his hand in the passing lane. He's got clean air, softly throws that one through. Look at the activity here. Moose has stopped the ball, got back, blocked his shot, and Kalkbrenner denying a Quickley three. That's moving your body, your feet, and then finding the ball to disrupt what the Raptors want to do on their offensive end.
The only NBA player averaging more blocks per game than our rookie, Ryan Kalkbrenner.
Yeah.
Someone by the name of Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
All right, Hornets have the basketball. They bring Miles Bridges back into the game. Bridges, Sexton, man, Kalkbrenner, Kon Knueppel. Miles working on Pirtle, throws it through the right hand.
Kon turned a shot down there because he saw that Bridges was eventually going to have a mismatch. He gave him good spacing and shot it back across his body to the left-hander with the right-hand runner in the lane. Tough shot.
Shed, Barrett, Barnes, Pirtle, Dick. Stolen away. Trey Mann, what do you got?
Good activity. The overplay there, fighting through that screen. Still a DHO and a clean layup.
Quick burst for Dick, sets up Pirtle. Another layup for Pirtle. Sexton forces the contact, and he'll go to the free throw line where he shoots 85%.
Hornets are moving really good on both ends of the floor. 7 turnovers for the Raptors. The Hornets 9 points off those turnovers. Hornets, when they're turning it over, it's mostly dead ball turnovers. Only 2 points for the Raptors off the Hornets, 6 turnovers.
Now Spectrum Center, the premier destination for sports and entertainment. Join us for Alabama, Dell, December 5th. Get your tickets now at SpectrumCenterCharlotte.com.
Oh, the concert.
Yeah. Old school.
Alabama, huh?
Hornets have done a better job of getting to the free throw line than they had in recent games. Just on Saturday, 7 combined free throw attempts for everyone on Charles Lee's team. This free throw right here by Colin Sexton will be number 10 here in our first half. Raptors have made a change. They bring in second-year man Jacoby Walter. First-round pick back in 2024. He wears number 14, Jacoby. It's a combination of Jordan and Kobe. That's how he got his name. Parents knew something, man. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, 2 namesakes.
Wow. It's a great combo.
Yeah. Great defense by Sexton. Raptors just get it across the timeline. And Barrett, oh my goodness. Look what I found. Miracle shot goes through. Chance for a 3-point play.
Broken play because of the good on-the-ball defense. Barrett quickly catches that ball, gets by. Just looking for any kind of contact. Got it. Threw up a prayer and it answered.
One Duke Blue Devil fouls the other. Barrett can't hit the free throw. Hornets down 8. First of a 2-game road trip. Hornets will be in Indiana on Wednesday. Bridges, the spin. And he is fouled. Called a foul on R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett and Miles Bridges will always have something in common. Not only back both 6'7",
Left-handed.
they both are right-handed humans who choose to shoot lefty.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Always have that combo,
Yep.
huh?
Rare miss at the line for Miles, who's shooting 90% this year. Colin Murray Boyles comes back in.
Colin Murray Boyles, CMB.
Down with it.
Oh, yeah. It's good moving.
Like the reference?
Yeah.
He's from Columbia, South Carolina, went to the same high school that produced former Hornets assistant coach Tyrone Corbin and former All-Star X-Man, Xavier McDaniels.
Ways to go before he's the best to come out of there.
Oh, yeah. X-Man can do it. Three-pointer, Brandon Ingram.
Scoring on all 3 levels. 10 points now, double figures to join Miles Bridges.
10-point lead for the home team. Trey Mann turns the corner, stops, pops, hits.
Nobody wanted to guard the basketball. Trey Mann had it. Got right to the elbow, bottom to mid-range.
Shed. Knocked away, picked off by Kon. Hornets with numbers. Blocked. Right place, right time, Kon Knueppel.
Really guarding Shed. Didn't look like he wants to go left on the dribble. The Hornets got that scouted out, forcing turnover.
Ingram blocked away. Copeland, another rejection. Off of who? Went off of Ryan's foot.
Right here. Yeah. Couldn't get an outlet right now. Just think you got to throw it off of Pirtle right there. Just throw it off of him and reset. Hit his right heel of his foot.
Sion James comes back in for the Hornets. This is Pirtle. That's soft.
Sometimes it's a big, you get caught whether to shoot it straight in or use the glass.
4th best off field goal percentage in NBA history, and he does it without dunking. Only 7 dunks on the year. Everyone ahead of him, like Gobert and DeAndre Jordan, just nothing but dunkers for the most part.
So he's laying in his alley-oops. Walter takes a gamble, gets caught.
Now the Toronto Raptors were patient with Darko Rajakovic. Last year they weren't very good, 30 and 52. Year before that, up and down. But this year, it's starting to pay off. They're playing the style that seems to be conducive for the talent that they have, getting up and down the floor and winning games. Not just winning close games, they're blowing people out. Bridges. Trailers, Ingram got Kalkbrenner up in the air. Miles got a hand on it. Another rejection for the Hornets. Corner 3, Sexton. Got it.
Bridges denying. Ingram on one end, move that ball around, find the open shooter. That's Sexton. Bottoms his first triple.
Ingram, wow. That is showing the wisdom of his years. Now in his 10th season, knew there was going to be contact. Three years with the Lakers, 6 in New Orleans. This is his first full season here in Toronto. 2020 All-Star Brandon Ingram from Kinston, North Carolina. Here's a message from CPI Security.
Luke, walk us through that replay.
These two came in hot, attacking the rim, but they don't see the coverage. Blocked, blocked, and blocked.
CPI Security,
your best defense.
Dell, has Brandon Ingram made it up to Jerry Stackhouse and Cedric Cornbread Maxwell status yet for the best to ever come out of Kinston?
Not the Stackhouse yet.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Ooh, Cornbread was a Finals MVP.
I know. I'm gonna hear about it when I see him this year. It's okay.
Stackhouse can fly, man. Kon Knueppel's got 11 for the Hornets. Gives it up to Miles. Shot clock down to 4. Kon fires. Walter. Pass deflected by Knueppel.
Twice, Kon has gotten back in defensive transition and broken up a fast break play.
Good hands by Kalkbrenner. And we've got a tie-up. It'll be Barnes and Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner 7'1", Barnes 6'7".
A lot of movement on that jump circle.
Hornets win it. Hornets down 7. Good hands. Stays with the Hornets. Bridges. Hornets with only 2 second chance points in our ball game. And Murray Boyles is fouled. Toronto is now to the bonus, so it'll be side out of bounds.
Couple of rookies, there's several rookies going at it right there. Just get off his feet right there. Kalkbrenner right there to help.
Oh, they are in the bonus. They're getting free throws? Okay, yeah, that was the 5th foul. So Murray Boyles makes the first. He's a good free throw shooter, 15 out of 20 as a pro. Played 2 years at South Carolina before being taken 9th overall last June. Played for Dawn Staley's cousin, Joshua Staley, in high school.
I remember him being super excited about his draft choice.
And a foul in the backcourt committed by Walter because of the bonus. It'll be free throws.
Coach not happy with that foul. You just play solid D. You're not going to strip Colin Sexton in the open floor. He's telling his staff right there, what's going on out there?
Make sure you catch Golick and Golick at 3:30. Then at 5:30 p.m., Stan Barrett takes you over with Countdown Live, the ultimate show for all of the night's biggest games. It all happens in one place, only on FanDuel Sports Network.
You know, copycat league. Coach Lee started all this.
Yes, he did.
Now everybody's doing it.
Time out between.
Trail by 8 here in Toronto. You heard Eric Collins mention Darko Rajakovic and how he has this Toronto Raptors team just rolling. I did ask Scottie Barnes about the relationship with his coach. I said, how do you describe his coaching style? And he told me it is absolutely intense. It took him a while to kind of adjust to the new style, but he said Rajakovic loves his players, truly cares for them, truly cares for their family. And he said you could feel that on and off the court. That goes very far in the coach-player relationship. Here's a cool little nugget about Scottie Barnes. Very big individual motivation. When he was a rookie, he used to have a list of goals on his cell phone. One of them was, I want to be Rookie of the Year. Check that. I asked him about those goals right now, and he said he has one phrase on his cell phone, and it says, I am the greatest.
Whoa.
Like you, Del Curry, right? That's what you have on your cell phone?
I took it off this morning.
Miles Bridges got popped in the face. I think he's okay. He's not happy about it, though. Tougher than day-old oatmeal. I thought it was a very interesting hire when Darko Rajakovic got hired. He's a Serbian by birth. He speaks 3 languages, but English is not his first. Up and down Scottie Barnes. But the Toronto Raptors took a chance. They said, you know what? This is the new NBA. We think this guy can deal with all these players and all their different backgrounds, and it has worked, at least. Starting off here at the beginning of the season. R.J. Barrett misses. Sion James the rebound. James Knueppel, Bridges, Diabate, Sexton. Kon, high floating finger roll.
Nice, ran him off the line, used that wide body to keep the defender on his left, and finger rolled in traffic.
Kon's got a game high 13 points. Averages 17. Ingram. Bodies up against Sion, nothing there. Quickly, man, he's shooting a good ball.
Yeah, he is. That's his 4th triple of the night. His 3rd.
Seems like 4.
Yeah. And the other one going in and out.
LaMelo sitting at the scores table. He'll come in next stoppage. 2:35 remaining second quarter. Tipped Barnes pokes it away. Barrett. Nice block. Oh, they call him late whistle, but they call the foul. And we'll have free throws for Barrett. It's the third foul on Kon Knueppel.
Ingram just used his length to get a piece of that ball. And Barrett in the open floor.
Woo. All right, LaMelo's going to come back in along with Trey Mann. Kon leaves with 3 fouls. We may not see him again until the third quarter. One out of 2 for Barrett. Former one and done at Duke. Bridges full out of steam. And Musa is fouled. Musa gets his hands on the ball. You're not knocking it away.
Nobody else is getting it, that's for sure. That's why Miles Bridges put up that difficult shot right there. He knew he had 2 Raptors trying to block it. Musa was going to be right there to rebound.
Musa has not scored in our ball game, only has 1 rebound.
There you go.
He's coming on the heels of back-to-back double-doubles. Really good ball. Pirtle leaves. Sandro Mamukelashvili comes back in. Two good-looking free throws. Ingram slips it to Barnes. Extra pass to Barrett. LaMelo's the trailer. Man, doesn't it seem like the Raptors get their hands on a ton of balls?
They are long across that front line. You're right, Scottie Barnes, Ingram, Barrett. They're long with great anticipation.
There's another deflection, leads to a steal. R.J. Barrett, too strong with his layup. No damage done. LaMelo matched up with Barnes, and the Hornets choose to call a timeout.
Coach like, I got to get this under control. Got away with one there. Melo didn't want to burn a timeout. Trey. Oh.
Gimpy as he walks to the Hornets bench. We'll keep an eye on it. Back in a moment.
It's a good sign. He's going to try to loosen it up himself. No attention required.
So Colin Sexton back on the floor replacing Trey, and LaMelo got popped in the face. One former Rookie of the Year fouls another, and we'll have free throws because of the bonus.
Head-to-head contact there, Barnes and LaMelo.
LaMelo, Rookie of the Year.
Right there, middle of your screen. Yeah, that's what defenders have to do that now. Any guys coming up to set a screen or getting a DHO, you're taught now to get your body into him so he doesn't get a clean catch or come off that screen shoulder to shoulder. So Barnes tried to run LaMelo off his line. Head contact.
LaMelo, Rookie of the Year in 2021. Scottie Barnes, Rookie of the Year. The following year was Rookie of the Year.
Raptors, he was the third Raptor Rookie of the Year.
David Stoudemire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh?
Great question.
Yeah. How's it feel? Rabbit got the gun now.
Carry the basketball by Quickley. Hornets get it back. DeRozan?
No.
Oh, man.
Give you a hint.
I need a hint.
His number's on the floor.
Oh, Vince Carter. Good golly. He did it when you played with him.
That's right.
Oh, that's why you knew it so well. Good golly. We got another. It's a technical, I think. Yeah, technical foul, and Scottie Barnes is going to send LaMelo back to the line. This is free money.
Yeah, Hornets are winning the race to the free throw line. This will be their 19th free throw, and they've made 15 of them. Right here, thinks LaMelo pushed off, and there it is right there. Wave the official off. It'll cost you some cash.
Yeah, they're deflecting balls with their hands and with their feet. Brandon Ingram kicks that out of bounds. Charles Oakley was great at that. I remember people used to try and inbound the ball on Charles Oakley. He'd kick everything in back to the upper deck.
Yeah.
Hornets were down by as many as 12. And we've got some water on the floor. It's good luck Ontario water. Plenty of that. LaMelo has it. Faces up against Barnes. Sexton. Pass poked away. Finds its way over to James. This is going nowhere fast. Is it an over and back? It is. Collin had a foot on the center court line.
He was a little too unselfish when he drove the paint there with Sexton. Probably should have got that one up on the rim. And the length and the deflections of the Raptors on display right there on that play.
Quickley. Ingram. Hornets forced a tough shot for Ingram. Here come the Hornets, only down 7. Step back. Head of the pack, Barrett missed another layup. RJ Barrett going too fast, missed the layup.
He just had no room once he caught that ball. Scottie Barnes knew he was open and led him the only place he could, but he just ran out of real estate.
Colin Murray Boyles runs to the scores table. He'll come back in. War number 30 as a high school player and at South Carolina wasn't available here as a pro, so he wears number 12. And the Hornets will bring in Kon Knueppel for the final 24 seconds. He's got 3 personal fouls, so we'll need to be careful. Hornets can ult for the final shot of the half. LaMelo. Beautiful finish with the left hand.
Patience of LaMelo Ball until the defense breaks down.
Left a little meat on the bone, and it's going to allow Ingram to get fouled the other way.
LaMelo 0 of 3, didn't want to pull up a 3. Look at the ball handling there. Goes around and between and then hangs the left hand. The defense was extended out. He knew once he broke down the first 2 defenders, there would be no resistance at the rim. Call this a take foul?
A take foul on Miles Bridges. Well, no damage done. And now Ingram will shoot his normally allotted pair. Oh no, it's going to be out of bounds now.
Take foul. If you make a play on the ball, it's close. Yeah.
So Toronto will inbound with 3.2 remaining in the half.
Switch out now. Yeah, good job, Musa.
Mamoukelashvili is fouled. He was going hard to his right. He's a left-handed player. And may have been bailed out with that foul.
Yes, put his knee right into the gut of Collin Sexton.
And the Hornets going to challenge this. Charles Lee and his staff apparently saw something that leads them to believe that maybe this wasn't a shooting foul and maybe there will not be free throws for Mamoukelashvili. So we'll take a quick break and come back with the verdict here and challenge the foul call on the floor. Mamoukelashvili runs into Sexton and James. Oh my goodness, Mamoukelashvili with the knee to the groin of Sexton. That's terrible, man. When you're at the YMCA and you're playing with like an old man, that's his main move. Yeah. Usually with a knee brace.
Good job by Sion. Hands straight up, used his body. And, oh man, what a hard hit.
There's no possible way that's a foul on Sexton.
Maybe one of them unfortunate, but a foul.
I'm going to say this should have been a play on. Who got the ball?
I think he accidentally did that on purpose.
And the lead official, J.B. DeRosa, is going to confer with the other two officials. J.B. DeRosa, Jason Goldenberg, Danica Baruti working the whistles today. And here is the verdict from J.B. DeRosa.
After review, the offensive player leads with an unnatural extended knee into the defender. Therefore, the call will be overturned to an offensive foul. Charlotte will retain their timeout and the ability to challenge one more time.
Hey! So the Hornets successful on that challenge. They're now 5-4 in 9 challenges on the year. And they'll have the ball, no damage done, no free throws for Mamoukelashvili with 0.9 remaining in the half.
Now, if he was going in for a layup and put his knee up like that, it's a different, but the fact that he was shooting a jump shot and stuck his knee out like that is where the problem was.
Oh, good play. Wave it off. Just not enough time to make it happen. But that being said, the Hornets do end the second quarter on a 7-0 run. So still down, but they've got a little bit of momentum as we head to intermission. 57-52 is our score. We've made it to halftime. The Hornets and Raptors here from Scotiabank Arena. We've got a live halftime show coming your way when we return. Welcome back. Getting ready to play our third quarter here in Toronto. It's the Hornets and the Raptors. First game of a 2-game road trip for the Hornets. Currently down by 5, but they did end that second quarter on a nice run. The lion's share of the Hornets scoring coming from 3 of their starters, Kon Knueppel, Miles Bridges, and LaMelo Ball.
They had really good first quarters, and then second quarter, Kon had 7 of his 13. Bridges only had 3, but LaMelo had 5 of his 13 in that second quarter.
Shannon standing by with Hornets assistant coach Ryan Frazier.
Thanks so much, Eric. You guys went on a 7-0 run to end that first half. What do you like about the way that they chipped away at the lead?
It's about competitiveness, toughness. We started rebounding the ball. We were defending. That's why we were able to end the quarter the way we did.
11 turnovers in that first half, some missed shots. How do you manage playing with pace but also being efficient?
Slow down. That's what we have to do against this team, against every team. We just have to continue to make good decisions, make better decisions when we get to the paint.
Thank you.
No problem.
A little out of breath right there. Had to run 94 feet to get to me, but hey, he made it.
Thank you, Shannon. Ryan Frazier has been with Charles Lee for the first 2 years of Charles' tenure. Both of them are graduates of Bucknell. Bucknell Bison both played there. Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Greatest athlete to ever come out of Bucknell was Christy Mathewson, old pitcher, back like 120 years ago. Do the fadeaway. That's what they call the screwball.
Oh, yeah? Fadeaway, huh?
Yeah, it just fades away.
All right.
All right, so the Hornets are going to be in this third quarter the same way they began the game. Dell, you got Knueppel, Ball, James, Kalkbrenner, and Bridges.
Toronto going to extend their defense right away.
Deion James had a quiet first half offensively. Didn't score. Kon Knueppel hits the three. He's got 4 tonight.
Good execution again after that drawn-up play to start this half. That was the third option, and a good screen got Knueppel his 4th triple of the game.
Now has 45 made threes. This is just his 14th professional game. He was taken 4th in the draft. That was the same number that Scottie Barnes was drafted at back in 2021. Brandon Ingram with his fire, rebounded Knueppel.
Good rear contest by Deion James right there. Sometimes you don't have to contest in front. If you can just get to the side, that guy will feel you. Kon Knueppel with a made-up mind on the driving of the basketball to start this third.
5 points in 40 seconds for Kon Knueppel.
Look at Kalkbrenner right here. A quick crossover. Pirtle can't do anything about that.
Canada as a professional basketball player. He's got the last 5 for the Hornets, who've got a 12-0 run cooking since the end of the second quarter. Let's take a look at our truest leaderboard. Kon Knueppel, field goal efficiency on jump shots among rookies.
58%, that is leading the pack, and he's 7 of 11 from the field tonight. That's 63%, so that's gonna go up. This guy's really, really good when he gets a good rhythm, good pass, good screen, and open look.
Tied at 57. Pirtle won't even look at the rim from there. Barrett whips it over to Ingram. Three-pointer in the corner for the veteran.
It's a hard play. Pirtle gives it up and then dives, draws that guy from the corner just enough. He can't get back out to test that shot.
Ingram's the only Raptor in double figures. He's got 15. And LaMelo is grabbed. Hornets are asking for free throws.
Yeah, should.
Yep, 2 free throws coming for LaMelo. He's perfect at the line this evening, 5 for 5. Hasn't hit a 3. 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Here's a message from the Fresh Market.
For one-of-a-kinds and everyday finds, there's only one, The Fresh Market. Voted #1 Best Grocery Store by USA Today Reader's Choice and awarded Best Customer Service by USA Today.
Hornets are now 17 of 21 at the free throw line. They have 10 more free throw attempts than the Raptors do. R.J. Barrett. Strong layup for Barrett.
Holy ball. No, he's going to get back to his left. Work for that one.
Deion darts into the paint. Hornets reset with LaMelo. Shot clock's at 3. Kon has to fade and he hit it. Oh yeah.
Kept that ball low, protected it around the defenders, and then the gravity fadeaway. Boy, you got to know, and you got to get that one up over the rim as you're fading away in traffic.
Hornets have locked down on Quickley. LaMelo got popped in the face. No damage done. Miles has got it. Center of the court. And Knueppel was out of bounds when he touched the ball.
Kon right here. Look how low he keeps that ball. Shot fake. Keep it low right there. And right there, you've got to know I've got to get this one really up and over because I'm fading away off balance.
Dell has 3 field goals this quarter.
Yeah.
3, a driving layup, and kind of a pull-up fadeaway when you got 2 feet in the paint. What else do you want him to do? You need to see anything else?
Keep on doing it.
We got an official timeout. We told you LaMelo got popped in the face. No whistle. And we're going to have an official stoppage. As Pete Elliott and his crew tend to number 1.
Oh, elbow right across the face from Quickley.
Decent amount of blood there.
Oh.
All right, the officials are asking whether or not LaMelo's good to go. He says, yeah.
Tougher than the winners here in Canada.
You would know.
Yeah.
That can't be fun playing with one of those things in your nostril.
Yeah, that's a different feel. Yeah.
Raptors lead by 1. We're up by 12 at one point in the second quarter. Raptors have won 7 of their last 8, playing really good basketball. RJ Barrett. To the rim! Deflected. The waiting arms of Knueppel. Hook-Redder, first shot of the game. It's a dunk.
Kon Knueppel starting to draw a lot of attention from defenders. That is what got Kalkbrenner an easy chin up on that play.
Scottie Barnes. Picked up the dribble. Fired it up and in from 16.
Barnes has got 10 to join Ingram in double figures for the Raptors.
LaMelo. Miles. Open look. Got it. And the Hornets lead by a pair.
Ball fake by LaMelo on the rebound is what got Miles Bridges plenty of time to line the seams up on his 3.
That'd be a good time for the Hornets to start to get hot from behind the arc.
Yeah, love that.
Ingram fouled while making a bucket. Chance for a 3-point play.
Got him at 6'8". It's longer than that. Ball fakes right there. Just got his arm on the way up.
We've got 3 one-and-dones from Duke on the floor right now. Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett, Kon Knueppel. If you wonder if anyone ever graduates from Duke these days, all you got to do is look at the Hornets bench.
Yeah, right.
Mason Plumlee.
Yeah.
He spent 4 years there. He's got a psychology degree. Hornets turn it over. Numbers for the Raptors. Barrett with the rare right-handed shot. So that Hornets lead was short-lived. Knueppel. Barrett surrounded by 3 Hornets. Bad idea. Blocked away by Sion James.
Melo held him up. Good timing by Sion. And he kept that ball alive after the block.
Oh, a little floater in the paint.
Yeah, keep the ball alive. Speed up the floor. You got mismatches all over the floor. LaMelo, a tough fadeaway runner.
Pirtle travels before he puts the shot out. No one called it. I guess you got to travel if you're going to make it all the way from Austria to Toronto. 3-point game starting to get good. LaMelo! Ball stays with the Hornets. Batted around. Here comes Quickley. He's got a perfect last name, the way he plays.
Yeah, no doubt. Good wall built right there to slow him down.
Sion James. That's another one-and-done from Duke, but he spent 4 years prior at Tulane. Quickley. All 5 starters for Toronto now in double figures. Hornets down 5. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. All right, back and forth basketball here in the third quarter. Raptors currently lead by 5.
Carolina Ford dealers. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, North Carolina's most preferred health insurer. And Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care.
The old-timers sometimes call it Hogtown. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Monday evening here in November, and folks, it is cold. Well, 2 Special Ks, Kon Knueppel and Ryan Kalkbrenner, are off to impressive starts in their rookie seasons, putting up numbers that have put the rest of the NBA on notice. Sign up for your chance at winning either a Kon or a Ryan signed rookie basketball card. You have to fight Grant Williams for it. Grant Williams, a big card collector.
Grant only wants the mint condition.
Drew Peterson playing his first game as a Hornet checks into the game. Peterson, Knueppel, Moussa Diabate, Miles Bridges, Colin Sexton. Raptors on a mini run. They've got a 5-point lead. Ingram's the trailer. Oh, softly from downtown.
Not really his game, those pull-up threes. That one, I thought he wanted to come out and remember who shot it.
Former North Carolina Mr. Basketball, Brandon Ingram. Here's Peterson. Peterson spent a couple of years playing sporadically in Boston with the Celtics. His first shot as a Hornet. Run down by Diabate. Sexton flips it over the left hand.
Moussa attracted about 3 Raptors of that offensive board and waited until help came.
Rookie Colin Murray Boyles, lefty from Columbia, South Carolina. Shot clock's down to 4. Cardinals gonna have to do something. And a travel. They call it on the 20-year-old Murray Boyles. Toronto began the year 1-4. They've won 7 of their last 8. Health has been a big reason why. Brandon Ingram, Scottie Barnes, Immanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett have been healthy enough now to start 14 consecutive games for the Raptors.
And here's why I think they're for real. They're 6-3 on the road.
Yeah, they've already played 9 road games. This is just their 5th home game. And a foul, gonna call that on Murray Boyles for holding Diabate. We'll have subs come in for Toronto. Quickley and Pirtle both leave. Grady Dick comes in, along with Sandro Mamukelishvili. Born in New York City, raised in the Republic of Georgia. Moussa bobbled it. Takes his time and throws it down!
Bobbled it, grabbed it, spin cycle, left-handed hammer.
Relatively quiet first half for the Moose. Making up for it here in the third quarter. Ingram. Great defensive job by Sexton. Forces a difficult shot. And that's what really good offensive players can do.
Man, he knew all he needed was to get the ball above his shoulders. Because of the extension, he's really good at the turnaround. There's Colin giving it right back to him.
Hornets have scored last 3 times down the floor. Mamukelishvili. Back to Murray. Pile, the left is short. Hornets down 4. Peterson turns the corner. Knows that Diabate's somewhere. Beautiful play. That's how you do it. Score the goal and a foul. Drew Peterson new to the club, but he knows all about Moussa Diabate.
No doubt. He knew if I could just get around my guy, get it on the rim some kind of way. Look at Moussa right here. Mamukelishvili, whoop, right around and throw it through. And then Brandon Ingram, how good is he? Just gets his timing, turned over the left shoulder. Nothing but net on that one. And there is Peterson. Just get it on the rim. Moose is going to beat Dick anytime you're around the offensive glass. Moose is going to win that battle. Lays it in with a foul.
So it's a 2-point game. Ingram, Shed, Mamukelashvili, Dick, Murray Boyles playing together for Toronto. Murray Boyles missed a dunk a moment ago. This time misses a layup. Hornets can tie or take the lead, this time down the floor. Shed saw that coming. Man, he's a good defender. Can't be lazy with passes with Shed's around. Hornets get it back. Same situation. They can tie or take the lead. Sion. Murray Boyles didn't want any part of it. Dick. Grady Dick hits a three.
Good ball fake, good pass by Boyles out of that paint.
Dick's got 10 points off the pine, hasn't missed a shot. 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Shot clock's already down to 3. Get it up there! Woo-hoo! North of the border, chicken salad!
Yeah, right off the glass, that's like just a good pass in rhythm. The bridge is getting to his left.
Drizzle some poutine on it.
Intensity is picked up here as this third is coming to a close.
Mamukelashvili, size advantage. Lefty off the window.
Pretty good shot to turn over his left shoulder and square it all the way around off the glass.
LaMelo Ball waiting at the scores table. Chomping at the bit, he'll come in next whistle. $1:30 remaining, third quarter. Bridges, shot clock's down to 3. Hornets would love to get stopped. Tough chance. And a foul going for the rebound. It's going to go against Murray Boyles. Now stay with us at the end of the third quarter, folks, for the fast break presented by Truist. This has the makings of a fantastic fourth quarter. 5-point game. Hornets have the basketball. LaMelo Ball is back in the game. He's playing with a Schwab stuck up his left nostril. Scottie Barnes comes back in for the Raptors. Peterson sizes up Mamukelashvili. Sets up LaMelo. By LaMelo! Corner 3 for LaMelo!
Good read by LaMelo to slide to his left and get in the vision of Peterson. Put it in his pocket, and LaMelo put it in the hole.
Final 40 seconds of our third quarter. Scottie Barnes bumping chest with a moose. Nothing there. Murray Boyles. Quickly off the backboard and in. And the Hornets will hold for the final shot of the quarter. Hornets were down by 5 at the beginning of this quarter. Currently down 4. Pat Connaughton scored it all in the left hand. Still time for Toronto. This would hurt. No damage done. All right. We have played 3 quarters here in Toronto. We got a one-possession game.
And somehow slow Brandon Ingram down. I think bench maybe the only way to get him under control. 23 for the game. And in a big third quarter.
That is Drew Peterson playing his first game as a Hornet. And hasn't scored yet, but he's looked the part.
Yeah, he's done well. I mean, First court action here, trying to find his way, trying to figure out where his spots are on the floor. He attacked the rim. A couple of possessions late in that third. Got to the rim, got Moose a chance to get an offensive three-point play putback. And he's fighting as Peterson down here on this end.
Barnes, Quickley, Dick, Pirtle, and Barrett, 5 on the floor for Toronto. And Barnes misses inside. Connaughton, Kalkbrenner, James, Ball, Peterson playing together. A 2 would tie, a 3 would give the Hornets the lead. LaMelo's only made 1 3-pointer today. Slides past Dick and misses the reverse. Dick the other way. Two former rookies of the year battling. LaMelo and Barnes. Connaughton. And a blocking foul. Connaughton will go to the line. Chance to tie the ball game.
Love that in PC. Run him off the line. He knows Toronto's trying to intensify the start this fourth quarter. The veteran going to slow the momentum down. Get 2 back at the line.
Hornets are playing with a really interesting 5. We've never seen this 5 together. You take LaMelo out, who had kind of an odyssey growing up. He was playing basketball over the world. Never once darkened the door of a college. But besides that, you got 4 guys who are college graduates playing for the Hornets. What? Connaughton at Notre Dame, Sion James from Tulane, Kalkbrenner graduated from Creighton, and Drew Peterson graduated from USC.
High IQ on the floor is what you tell them.
Yeah. We're tied at 85. Barnes. Dick a rebound. Reach-in foul on LaMelo. Dell, over the years, I can't tell you how many times I've heard you say that breathing is a skill.
It is.
Breathing can't be that easy right now for LaMelo with that thing in his nose.
It's all through your mouth right now. So yeah, he's got to make the adjustment.
Quickley. Patented Immanuel Quickley.
Jumped in the air like he's facing the sideline. Quickly flipped it in.
Connaughton whips it out to Peterson. LaMelo! It's going to fall at some point. Just had it tonight.
Only the
1 for 7.
Only the big ones are going to fall.
Jakob Pirtle is fouled. Not the worst thing in the world. He has been an adventure at the free throw lines in his career. 55% free throw shooter. And he goes through some bad spells. Best ever come out of Vienna, Austria.
Yes, he is. There's no competition.
Only NBA player from Vienna, from Austria, where the hills are alive, they tell me. Hard along the Danube River.
Okay.
10th year out of Utah. Yeah, 1 out of 2. Hornets will take that. Only down by 3. Kalkbrenner tapped it around, cleared by Pirtle. Missed opportunity. Barnes finds Pirtle! And Pirtle's got the last 3 for Toronto. They move the lead back up to 5.
Up and down we go. And this is the Toronto Raptors. And 25. Throw it Pirtle. That's a dunk by that guy.
Wow! 5-point game here in Toronto. Let's take a look at the fourth quarter. Live, same game parlay right now, brought to you by FanDuel. You can see the odds. The Hornets, for the odds to win the fourth quarter, currently sitting at plus 240. Dale, they've been blitzed 5-0 recently. What do they need to do?
Shot selection's got to be on point. And that shot has got to come up when you've got good defensive balance, because the Raptors are running it right back at you on a make or miss.
Let's check with Shannon.
Yeah, Eric, I do have an update on Trey Mann. You guys saw him favoring that ankle. A left ankle soreness is what the team is calling it. Will not return. So he'll be credited with 4 points and 1 rebound tonight in Toronto.
Okay, thank you, Shannon. We'll cross our fingers and toes for Trey. Kon Knueppel comes back in. He replaces Drew Peterson. Sets up Sion James, who comes up a little bit short. Raptors stay as is. It's Quickley doing Quickley things.
Got to sprint back, turn around, find the ball, and help the drives. That's two tough floaters in the quarter by Quickley.
Kalkbrenner on top of Dick. Second dunk of the night for Kalkbrenner.
Got to score it quickly and get you back to set your defense here.
Miles Bridges at the scores table. Hornets need stops. Scottie Barnes weaving. And we've got an offensive foul. Sion held his water.
It's a way to make Scottie Barnes play in a crowd. He did not want to give that basketball up. Look how hard Sion worked to get off of Pirtle and get back over in front to draw that foul. Look at this. You gotta get off of him, move your feet, set up shop, and take one right in the chest.
So Sion hadn't scored so far in his ball game, but he's helped out in other areas.
Yep.
Picks up that charge. He's got 5 rebounds. He's got a couple of assists. This is his first trip north of the border. I was talking to him about that earlier.
Got a new stamp in the passport.
Yeah. Colin Sexton into the game, replacing LaMelo. Shot clock's at 6. Miles. Got to stop the ball.
Yes. Yeah.
Scottie Barnes coast to coast.
You saw that. You got to pick him up early. If you think you can wait till he gets to the paint, it is too late. Now's when you got to be locked in, paying attention to detail, know your personnel who's on the floor. Miles Bridges powers his way for a big shot that needed to go down.
Behind the arc, always 3. Inside the arc, usually, behind the arc, usually lefty. Inside the arc, usually righty for LaMelo. For Miles. Quickly. Batted out of bounds by Barnes. And Barnes is grimacing. He's going to come out of the game. He's holding his hand. He's in pain. For those with the discerning eye, next to Scottie Barnes, that is indeed Garrett Temple.
Yeah.
Now in his 16th year. Former Bobcat, 2 10-day contracts way back when. He's been able to stay in the league so long because he considers his body to be his temple. Very healthy eater.
It's worked.
Vegan. Peterson back into the game. And Drew Peterson will have a chance to get in the scorebook for the first time as a Hornet from the free throw line.
Nice jump stop high on the release there for Peterson. Let's see what happened to Barnes.
It was the right arm, right, that he's trying to wall off Miles with.
Yeah.
R.J. Barrett replaces Immanuel Quickley. One out of 2 for Peterson. His first Hornets point.
Get through, baby. Get through.
Jamal Shed into the game to run the point. Ingram draws a crowd. Barrett off the window.
Oh, that's good D. It's just better offense. Barrett got to the strong hand and left hand.
Sexton explodes.
Backed it out until the lane cleared and then exploded by the defender to the lane.
4-point game. Hornets still rolling without LaMelo for a little bit longer. Pirtle. Wow! Brandon Ingram. Maybe the best to ever come out of Kinston. And that's saying something.
He keeps making plays like that. He's gaining on it.
Miles Bridges gets it back with the right hand.
All right, got to get Ingram under control. He turned down the screen that time, went back against the green and threw it in. And Barrett's got the ball, but he's going to go through Ingram a lot as well.
Barrett pick and roll with Pernell. Barrett pops it over the left hand. Sexton. Bridges. Closely guarded. Throws it away. Didn't see Shed there. And Shed was out of bounds and the ball touched him. So the Hornets have the basketball with a fresh shot clock.
Wow, what a break. Easy steal. And Kon Knueppel, I mean, just not giving up on the play, making a play for himself and his team, and got Shed to step out.
5:58 remaining. We've got a 6-point game. We'll be back after this from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. Now, this is something that would bring a smile to Alonzo Mourning and Kenny Atkinson's face.
No doubt. Most games with positive rebound margin this season. Hornets 11, and they tied. Only been out-rebounded OKC, tied Milwaukee. And why is that up there? Because the Hornets do an excellent job of offensive rebounding. Right now they have a 5-point lead in that category over Toronto Raptors. Get some extra opportunities, but Musa, Kalkbrenner, Bridges, Knueppel, all those guys doing their part, rebounding the ball.
Drew Peterson getting some late fourth quarter burn right now. Kon Knueppel is fouled. So the after timeout play results in 2 free throws for a really good free throw shooter. First free throws of the night for Kon. 87%, 28-32. Yeah, these folks here in Toronto, Ontario, getting their first look at Kon Knueppel, and they have to be impressed. 21 points, 7 rebounds. He's 4 for 9 from behind the arc. Like a gentleman, he splashes a pair.
All right, see, the Hornets talked about the defense at that timeout, how they're going to guard the screen roll with Barnes. Ingram in the corner.
Traveling call, R.J. Barrett. He slid the back foot. LaMelo still sitting. Sexton running the point. Kon in attack mode. He's got the last 4 for the Hornets.
Running that high screen, that high flare when Kon's got the ball very well, and he's picking his spots. Get fouled, shoot layups, or make plays.
Shed. Wow, that's the best offensive move I've seen in 2 years out of Jamal Shed.
Stopped on a dime.
Kon back over to LaMelo. Miles Bridges gets it over. This is Peterson. Sexton. Peterson! Now LaMelo strides to the scores table. Kon trying to stay in front of Ingram. Does a good job. Ripped away by Miles. Peterson. Knueppel. Stays with the Hornets. Mamukelashvili runs it down. Oh, Barnes! What a dime by Sandro Mamukelashvili.
He had 2 good looks on your end, couldn't get it to go down. Mamukelashvili makes something out of nothing on that play.
Sexton earns free throws.
Feeling tapping that ball around, scramble mode now. Peterson knows he's got Barnes, can't find him. When he does, he's at the rim.
Important free throws for Collin. LaMelo comes in, replacing Drew Peterson. 3:59 remaining to make a difference. LaMelo, 24 minutes, 20 points, 7 assists. Quickley comes back in for Toronto. Ingram.
Good D right there. He didn't want to give it up. And a good dig in to kind of throw his rhythm off.
LaMelo's only made 1 3-pointer. Quickley gives it back to the Hornets. LaMelo. Sexton. Got it! Hump diddly dee. Here come your Hornets. It's a 1-point game.
You get to stop the quickness by Quickley. LaMelo's always going to have his head down on a swivel. Find the right guy. Look at that rotation. Collins, Sexton, second triple of the night.
11 remaining. Let's set the scene for you. The Hornets are going to be in the bonus. Toronto's already committed 14 fouls, so the next one will mean free throws for the Hornets. Toronto's not in the bonus. Hornets have only fouled twice here in this quarter. After the timeout, Brandon Ingram's got it. He's the leading scorer for Toronto. He's got Musa in front of him.
Good play by Musa, moved his feet, and then the rear contest by Kon.
Hornets can take the lead with a bucket here.
Good communication on those switches.
LaMelo. Shot clock's already down to 6. Raptors quickly the other way. Barnes erased by Diabate. Hornets with numbers. Yes! Hornets take the lead. What was that? Oh, a gift. 2 free throws coming for Ingram. He was lost up in the air, and the Hornets foul him.
Look at Musa sprint the floor. Good timing right there. Swipes it away, and then look at the sprint down the floor. About 14. Man, doing it on both ends. He got bailed out there. He jumped in the air, look at the pass. Nowhere to go. He just threw it up at the rim. Then heard a whistle.
Ingram's got 26. And Toronto regains the lead. Sexton across the timeline. Final 2 minutes. LaMelo. Shot clock is down to 5.
Switch he wanted.
Bridges. Got it! Free ball!
You get the switch that LaMelo Ball's looking for. He gets past Pirtle, and then all the other 8 eyes are on him and leaves Bridges all alone on the wing.
Hornets trying to steal one here in Toronto. Barrett. Erased! Again, Diabate with a block shot. Bucket here will go a long way. Kon Knueppel. Ingram missed everything. Shot clock doesn't reset. Wow, okay. Scottie Barnes ties this ball game at 108. And we have an official timeout as the officials are talking about something.
The play is under review to see if the ball hit the rim or not.
The Ingram shot?
Oh, the shot before that.
The Ingram shot from the corner. It would have been a. It would have been a shot clock violation anyway. Would it have been? Were we close to?
I think the scores table thought it did hit the rim, and they reset the shot clock to 14.
Oh, I thought it was just naturally at 14 after Ingram missed the shot.
Oh. If not, maybe that shot clock did expire. It's a shot from the corner.
Did the ball change direction slightly?
Didn't look like it from that end. Maybe this will help. I don't think it hit the rim.
Well, now we need to know how much time was on the shot clock.
There you go.
I don't think it did.
Oh,
look at the ball. Like the seams of the ball do that move.
Did not change. Right over it. Yep.
Okay, so it's an air ball. The shot clock shouldn't reset. But where was it? Where was the shot clock at that particular moment?
And this is important enough that you stop the game right now under 2 minutes. Get this right. Well, it's a good catch by the officiating crew.
Well, I think the most important thing is we need to figure out what time was on the clock when Brandon Ingram took his shot.
We're going to have to get a different angle. So they get a camera angle that tells you just that.
Okay.
Upper left, there you go. Upper left to your corner.
So this isn't going to be a shot clock violation.
After review, the ball does hit the rim, and the shot clock was correctly reset to 14. Therefore, the basket will count, and Charlotte will inbound the ball on the baseline with all privileges remaining.
All right, well.
Disregard everything.
I didn't feel like the ball hit the rim, but I don't think it would have made a difference anyway because there's still more time than what they put it on.
Correct. It was more time on the shot clock had it. Well, they got 2 points, and everybody's got their privileges.
That's the most important thing. Keep your privileges. Tied at 108. Final minute of our ball game. Hornets trying to win on the road. Hornets are in the bonus. LaMelo. Good catch by Diabate. Last touch by Toronto. Scottie Barnes is saying, I touched it. Do not challenge that.
Just ripped that out of there. Yep, left back of his left hand touched that ball.
Kalkbrenner comes in for the Hornets, replacing Diabate. 8 on the shot clock. And a timeout. Charles Lee didn't like the way that was headed, and he calls timeout. Hornets still have 1 timeout remaining, and they'll draw something up.
Boy, that's good coaching right there, good instincts. He knew LaMelo was in trouble, and even if he had gotten that ball to Kon, they would have doubled right away in that corner. He would have had nowhere to go, so you call a timeout, get organized, set it up. This possession is too important to have letting it go like it was headed.
Hornets have won 1 home road game so far this year. They're 1-5 on the road. That win came in D.C. against the Wizards.
All right, you could draw something up now. 8 on the shot clock. You could draw something up to get a look on the first or second pass out of this out-of-bounds play, as opposed to just throwing it in and then having to quickly run something, get one screen, and see if Toronto bites on a help.
Hornets will still have LaMelo with the inbound.
You work on these type of situations in the short training camp, and anytime you can get all your 5 guys together on the floor to go over these situations.
Kalkbrenner hands it to LaMelo. LaMelo. Toronto. We're below 24 seconds remaining in the game. Barrett scores on top of Kalkbrenner. Hornets want to play it out. Down by 2. LaMelo feeds it to Kalkbrenner, blocked from behind. Still Hornets ball. And now the Hornets call a timeout.
Yeah, Miles Bridges, he was rotating to Barrett, who he thought was still behind the 3-point line, but he cut to the hole. Look at this block right here from behind.
Wow.
Ingram saved the game-tying dunk right there.
Brandon Ingram won 4 consecutive state championships while playing at Kinston High School. The guy knows how to win games. That was incredible how clean that block was on what would have tied the game.
Yeah, no doubt. That's doing it on both ends. 27 to lead all scorers does Brandon Ingram have, and then making perhaps the biggest block of the Raptors tonight. That was his 3rd block.
7.5 remaining. Del, your thought process here. Are you a believer in 2 to tie the game, force overtime, or get a 3 and let's get out of Dodge?
I'm a believer of getting the first available good shot that you can. If it takes 2, you play 5 more minutes. If you got a clean look for 3, let's do it. Fire up the bus and get a good meal.
Hornets will trot out Sexton, Bridges, James, LaMelo, and Kon Knueppel.
I don't think you can send your guys on the floor saying, we want a 2 or we want a 3. I think you take the shot that's there available from this play.
Hornets are in the bonus. If they get fouled, they'll have 2 free throws. Starts with Sion. Miles has got it. Collins blocked away. It'll stay with the Hornets if there's time. Is there? Is there still time remaining? If there is, it's just a fraction of time.
Found him out. Sion goes, sets a screen on LaMelo. Miles Bridges just shoots a tough fadeaway. Look at Barnes over the top right there with the block. Wow, Barnes and Ingram back-to-back game-saving blocks.
Out of bounds with the zeros on the clock. Therefore, the game is over.
Wow. So it's over. Now, just a thought. That was a clean block by Barnes, but he kind of crushed Colin Sexton. He just jumped all on top of him and threw him to the ground. The block was clean, but Colin got smoked after. Yep.
Boy, what a hard-fought game. That just shows you how hard it is to win and execute on the road in the NBA. We talked about Toronto, how fast they were playing, 110 points, but they won this game on their defensive end of the floor.
You know, Brandon Ingram didn't play at all last year after he got traded from New Orleans. He is still a wonderful player.
Nice drop off there by LaMelo. Kalkbrenner has no idea Ingram is coming out of the corner. Saves 2 with the block from behind. And then Colin Sexton thinks he's got a clean 2. Oh, he got hit, yeah. I mean, block up top. But an armpit across the head.
Yeah, they review everything post-mortem tomorrow in the league office. Be curious to see what the last 2-minute report says about that block by Scottie Barnes. I do not doubt the fact that he got all ball, but he just crushed Colin Sexton underneath. Oh, what a tough pill to swallow. It was there for the taking for the Hornets. They played so well for a large chunk of that fourth quarter, just didn't have enough to get over the hump and get yourself a win. We still got a post-game show coming your way, presented by Carolina Ford Dealers. That's next. Hornets lose the first game of this two-game road trip. Final score of 110 to 108. They'll try and get it back on Wednesday in Indiana against the Pacers. See you on the other side of the post-game show, but for right now, for my partners Del Curry and Candace Bake, I'm Eric Collins saying good night from Toronto.